Well, I'm honored now to turn the microphone over to Alan Meltzer, the Chargé d'Affaires of the U.S. Embassy in Berlin, to provide a few opening remarks. Alan?
Good morning, everyone. I would like to begin by extending my thanks to the Association of the United States Army and the U.S. Army Europe and Africa for inviting me today. I am particularly honored to share the stage with Generals Brown and Donahue. This inaugural LANDEURO event could not happen at a more important time. The fact that the exhibition space is completely filled reflects the important need this event fills as we rebuild the capabilities of the North Atlantic Alliance. Russia's invasion of Ukraine serves as a stark reminder, even as the Trump administration works tirelessly to negotiate an end to the brutal and senseless killing, that transatlantic security cannot be taken for granted. If history offers any clear lesson, it is this: the only way to deter aggression is through a strong defense. And the decision of NATO allies last month to embrace President Trump's proposal to increase defense spending to 5% of GDP reflects their clear understanding that they must contribute their share to our collective deterrence. Indeed, it is the credibility of NATO's collective deterrence that has maintained the peace for 76 years. The decisions taken last month in The Hague will help ensure that this deterrent remains credible for decades to come. And that's where LANDEURO comes in. By bringing together European and American defense companies and policymakers in a single forum, LANDEURO highlights how interconnected our defense sectors are and must remain. In fact, German defense companies are indispensable partners with their American counterparts in advancing our collective security objectives, because many of them already have major operations on U.S. soil. American Rheinmetall, for instance, is a supplier for every major ground combat vehicle in the U.S. Army fleet. And just this month, Ukraine's Syczeslaw Brigade released footage of intensive training conducted on U.S.-delivered M2 Bradleys, infantry fighting vehicles which are powered by transmissions manufactured in Michigan by the U.S. branch of Augsburg's Renk Group. This footage highlights how effectively American and German technological innovation are married in cutting-edge defense equipment, as well as how critical our cooperation is to NATO readiness. Even as we gather here in Wiesbaden, another chapter of this cooperation is being written just a few hours north of here in Wiese, North Rhine-Westphalia. There, Rheinmetall has begun operation in collaboration with Northrop Grumman and Lockheed Martin of a new facility to produce fuselage sections for F-35 fighters. This partnership works because U.S. defense companies are an integral part of the transatlantic industrial base and global supply chains. They bring the most advanced, battle-tested technologies, competitively priced with the necessary speed and scale. The challenge before us now is maintaining this close industrial partnership in the years ahead. The Trump administration has been clear that maintaining NATO standards and interoperability as the foundation of alliance readiness requires that all allies work together on building our capabilities. The United States offers global deterrence. With NATO's decision to significantly increase defense spending, our European partners are stepping up to shoulder their share of the task in this transatlantic space. As we work to implement that decision in each of our countries and ensure that these considerable new resources are put to the best use, we must begin by reforming procurement laws and cutting red tape, at the EU level and, of course, in Germany. That will enable both US and European defense companies to access the German market. And the efforts of the new German government to address this issue could not be more timely or necessary. We must also look to grow our success, investing in the areas of cooperation which are already yielding fruit. Simply put, any major defense project which overlooks US ingenuity and cost advantages risks inviting delay, inefficiency, as well as untested technology. As Secretary of State Rubio has said, quote, "The US is the only country in the world with the companies fully capable of adequately supplying Europe's defense needs. Accordingly, NATO allies must allow American firms to compete for defense contracts." Over the next 2 days, some 80 exhibitors will showcase cutting-edge systems and the power of transatlantic collaboration in land-based defense. Your presence here at LANDEURO means this alliance will be able to equip our forces with the very best in technological advancements and reinforce the bonds that work to maintain peace and security in Europe. So on behalf of the US mission to Germany, I welcome you all to LANDEURO and wish you good luck as you seek to identify the industrial partners that will help us to achieve a safer, more secure world for the North Atlantic Alliance in the years to come.